Hey everybody, this is Justin from FrugalSnobs.com. Brought Christian with me. Say hello.
Hello.
What is up, YouTube? Brought another currency review video for everybody. This time, it is for the 1928, specifically 28A.
Yes.
$1 silver certificate. Christine and I saw these bills, we had to have them.
Oh, yeah.
So I've talked about the bill on a recent episode of the Frugal Snobs podcast, I believe episode 120. I did talk about this bill, I believe.
I think that's when it came in.
I believe so. It's either 119 or 120. Anyway, it's immaterial. Go check it out, folks. Make sure you subscribe. Go to frugalsnobs.com. You can learn more about the podcast. It helps us out. Cheap plug. Cheap plug. Anyway, for anyone who's also checked out the other silver certificate videos here on the YouTube channel, thank you, first of all. And second, you'll have seen some other videos, particularly for the 1923 $1 silver certificate, large note, horse blanket. And also, we've also discussed and reviewed the 1934 $1 silver certificate. Now, interestingly enough, I don't want to detract from this video, but we did also get into the collection. We scored uncirculated choice, choice uncirculated, 2 additional silver certificates, the 1935 and 1957. So they look really good. We'll talk about those on a future video. But for now, in the 1928, this is a pretty cool bill, everybody. Now, I'm going to talk about a few things with this note. Christina also pointed out on the bill the large 1.
Yes.
On the note to the right side of Mr. Washington.
Yes, without the digit 1 on it, or the seal over it.
Right, and you'll actually see some of the same styling in the 1928 too, as well. And I think Christina and I really didn't notice that until we actually went and compared this $1 silver cert to the $2 bill.
Yes.
From 1928. It's a pretty cool design. Another cool thing about these notes is this is the first series of United States notes that are not the horse blanket. They're the regular size notes that we are familiar with now.
Yes.
And in today's money. Money used to look so beautiful.
Keyword used to.
It did. Now it's mass produced. It's not an artwork anymore. It's tough. You see darker inks also on these older bills as well. You also see a different seal design also to the left side of Mr. Washington at this point.
And it's in blue.
Yes, and also this note, and Christina pointed this out to me, does not feature a digit that is blue.
No.
It is still the standard ones.
Yes, because where the 1 is on the 1934 is where the seal is on the 1928.
Right. So that's a good point to make. Also, on this note, you'll actually see the verbiage on the notes change a bit for the silver certificates. And by the way, folks, if you hear birds chirping in the background, it's beautiful today.
Oh my God.
So we opened up the windows here in the studio, so wildlife is aplenty right now. So if you hear birds, it's because it's basically outside the windows. I did want to note also on the note that, like I said, the verbiage has changed a bit over time. So what you'll typically see in the earlier silver certificates is you will see the denomination mentioned on the note in dollars, in silver dollars, payable to the bearer on demand. So in this case, $1 silver payable to the bearer on demand.
Yes.
What you will see over time, though, is you'll see the verbiage change to where the silver certificates will state something like, this note basically guarantees or verifies or validates that $1 silver or $1 has been deposited into the treasury.
Yes.
So it's a little bit different on the verbiage. In this case, it is payable to the bearer on demand. Another cool point in this note is this note was basically printed in the 1928 series. That's the year before the Great Depression started.
Yes.
Okay, so you used to be able to walk into banks literally with these things, put them on the countertop, and be given some denomination of silver of some sort. I assume a silver dollar. Right? I mean, what makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Take it in, I want my silver dollar. Cough it up, right? And I'm assuming they'd probably give you, I would think, a peace dollar for this?
Possibly.
A 1928, I would think, might be a peace dollar. No. Yeah, I think so. Yes, it would be a peace dollar because they were struck with the proofs in 1921. So this would probably be redeemable for, I wouldn't say maybe a peace dollar, but some sort of denomination of silver.
Yes.
Right? That's one thing I did want to talk about also on a future video or an episode of the podcast is what redemption rates are like, and that they're taken literally sometimes. Anyway, this is a cool bill, but the coolest thing about this bill, if we flip it over to the back, the back is similar, actually it's identical to the 1934.
Yes, it's the same design. I mean, it has the ones on the columns on the right and left side, has a big 1 in the middle, like the actual word 1.
Right.
And then over that says $1.
Right, and you also don't have the same design, of course, on current dollar notes either. Nor do you have this design starting in 1935.
No.
So it's a cool design similar to the 1934. Now, I will tell everybody this as well. If you want to see this kind of artwork on currency on the cheap, a 1928 or a 1934 may be hard to get. I mean, I know the 1934 $1 silver certificate that I purchased, that certificate cost me about $30 US, right? Now, this 1928 $1 silver certificate, Christina found sleeper.
Yes.
Right? So actually, she bought this note that you're seeing right now. You saw in this video. This note was purchased during episode 120 of the Frugal Snobs podcast. So if you want to go back and relive the victory.
And the story you're funny, with getting yours was funny.
Yes, so let me take a step back, folks. I digress. So we actually have two of these notes. The one you see here featured in this video is Christina's note. I also have this note, and I think I received this note, I believe, a week and a half, 2 weeks prior to you receiving the note. Now, I've been looking for this note for a while. I wanted one. They were interesting to me. But unfortunately, going online, looking at things like eBay, it was difficult in terms of pricing to get this note for anything under $25 US, right?
Yes.
And as I just said, the 1934 $1 silver certificate cost me $30. But it was worth it. It was a beautiful note, right? Very, very good shaped note. Not disappointed at it at all. Paid about market for it. This note, at least in my case, Christina was trying to surprise me on a Friday. So Christina was walking across the parking lot with her phone, right? And you were getting ready to, if not putting in your bid for this note. Now, this note at the time that you're entering your bid was somewhere between $12 and $14. Let's say it's below $13.
Yeah.
Okay. So your intention was to put in a bid of $16, I believe.
Yes.
So unfortunately, during your entry process, you made an accidental entry and actually entered $169.
Yeah.
Inadvertently. So we were going to win this bill no matter what.
Yes.
Depends on how much we paid for it. In the end, folks, though, happy, joy. I got my note for under $14.
Yes.
And Christina got her note, the note you see in this video, for under $14 as well. That's a steal, folks. These notes are not inexpensive. They're hard to get, and I'm surprised they're so hard to get. I haven't seen anything, honestly, with the exception of our notes that we purchased for under $20 to $25 US. They're really cool, though, so they're definitely worth it. So, good story on this one. Again, if you want to relive the victory, Christina's victory, that is, please go back and listen to and check out episode 120 of the Frugal Snobs podcast. You can find out more at frugalsnobs.com. Check out all the other videos we have here on YouTube. Subscribe. It helps us out. And also, you can catch the Frugal Snobs podcast wherever you enjoy podcasts. Till we speak again, folks, be well, never pay retail. Take care of yourself and each other.